Hi, I'm John.
And I'm James, and we're the Abrams.
And you're watching Canadian Beats.
Hi everyone, Linda Heldman here for Canadian Beats. I have with me John and James from the Abrams.
It's good to be
Welcome.
back.
Thanks.
Love this.
It's been almost a year since I spoke
think
with
it's
you last.
pretty much that, exactly.
Yep,
It's great.
we were at Lucknow Music in the
That was
Fields.
a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And that was a great night, and I know this is promising to be a great night.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
and it's such a great festival. James and I played it a number of years ago. I think it was 2014 was the last time we played it.
That's right.
And there's such a great crowd of solid country music fans up here in this region, and we can say that it's one of the most beautiful places that we get to come to, Manitoulin Island. It's just a wonderful place, and given that we're from around Kingston, Ontario, the lakes around here really make us feel at home. So that's what's great.
Absolutely. We didn't mention we are at Manitoulin Country Fest in Kingston,
Yes.
Ontario. Last night you were on the cruise. You were performing on the cruise.
Absolutely.
It was a benefit cruise. I don't want to say it wrong. The benefit was for
community living and Manitoulin Special Olympics.
Yes.
And it's two really great causes. KT from the station here, Country 103, she put that all together. And we were so glad when she asked us to help her out because it's just it's a really great cause. James and I try and do a lot of that kind of work, very similar work. We've done work with Special Olympics before, and to see some athletes there as well, it was a really encouraging thing.
Oh,
and
they
I think
were wonderful. They were
everybody
wearing
just had a
their
great
medals.
time.
Oh, it was fantastic.
It was so great.
It was amazing.
It was great, yes. But this wasn't the first cruise you've done this summer.
No, we did a cruise in Kingston for Country...
Country 93.5
Country
and Country 101.
That's right,
And the Rogers radio station.
Yeah.
It was a lot
And
of fun.
that was actually our first time playing on a boat. So
Yes, it was. So
we were on a
our
boat.
second time last night.
Great.
It's great.
But last night, actually, I would say the weather was better.
A little better,
and,
for sure.
It was calm, it was beautiful, it was amazing up here. I just was
It
blown away.
was nice.
Yeah.
My only complaint was we were riding into the
Yeah,
sunset,
so no
and
photos.
there was a lot of
Lots of really nice silhouette shots.
Yes,
I think we even put one up on Instagram.
I haven't gone through those pictures yet.
perfect.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
So, you've had an incredible year since I saw you last.
Wow.
Well, since we spoke last. I've seen you several times in between. Recently, CMA Awards.
Yes,
You
Roots
were
Artist of the Year. Very, very kind of them to recognize us.
Great night.
That was great.
Yeah.
You were also nominated for 2 other awards.
Yes, I think we were up for Rising Star, and we were up for Group or Duo of the Year, and what? Oh, Gavin Brown, our producer, was up for Producer of the Year.
Yes.
So it was a great year at the CMAO, and the nice thing about it was, we'd been going to the CMAO since we were little kids and are teenagers anyway, and so to be recognized by that organization was really special for us this year, and that's on top of a year of a fantastic year with the EP, touring the EP in Canada, sort of getting ready for our next US tour again, and it's been a phenomenal ride so far. For sure.
Now, you've also done some traveling this year.
Yeah, we had a
You
great
were-
spring. Yeah, we played in Israel, and we also played in the UK. And so the Israel shows were amazing. That's our 6th time back.
Wow.
Totally.
So we have this festival that we are now able to headline, which is incredible. And there's several thousand people on the Sea of Galilee, so in the northeast
Absolutely.
of the country. And then we go to England after that, and which is another great, amazing festival.
Absolutely, and there's great country fans over there. It's a really
It
cool
really
thing to
is.
see
Yeah.
this swell of country music, support, and just this country music phenomenon that's really happening, particularly in the UK. Israel has always been very receptive to us since we were, 60. I was 16 years old the first time we went over there. But we started building our fans in the UK, and just to see the amount of country bands in the UK as well. We played with Carolyn over there, who was on X Factor. The Shires are another great group over there. We didn't get a chance to play with them, but I mean, there's just this huge scene that's blowing up, and so to be a part of that this year was very special for sure.
Wow. Now, how do the fans over there differ from the ones over here in Canada?
I don't find they do. I think that the level of enthusiasm for music, for roots music, for country music, for Americana music, bluegrass music, it feels like we've just taken our audience with us, and there's a great fan base that has supported us for years over there, but again, that swell is really happening overseas.
Yeah.
Great. Well, you've definitely played your share of festivals over the years.
Certainly.
Do you have any festival must-haves?
How do you mean must-haves?
Like festivals you must go to, or
It's
things at festivals you must
Things
do?
that you need at a festival
Oh.
to survive.
Credentials. You need to make sure you have your pass, because you can get. Well, I mean, we were at a festival not too long ago, and the security guy was like, "Sorry, why are you trying to get backstage?" And I said, we're the band who were just on. He's like, well, you're gonna have to wait here. So you really need your credentials, and I'm really hang on to those tight.
Ever since we were young, things I always see at festivals that are often, sometimes you might want to stay away from them if you have them too much. But is those in the States they wouldn't call them beaver tails, but they would be. Elephant ears, and they have a bunch of different.
Those are good.
Those were like must-haves at bluegrass festivals growing up.
Very true.
And what else, John?
Yeah.
Would you say? Other must-haves?
I think I think it's really important at festivals for bands to be able to mingle with one another. I think that's one of the best things about a festival culture is are that different acts get to kind of spend time together. And I really love when festivals place an emphasis on sort of that just artist relationships back and forth. And that's one of the things that, because you get to know even some of the people on your own label. I mean, sometimes it's easy just to kind of miss them on the road. And so when you get to kind of reunite with everybody, we're here with the Washboard Union tonight.
Label mates.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. And it's so great to see those guys. We haven't seen them for a while, and just to get to reconnect with them here. Manitoulin is a great example of a festival that puts artists all together in one spot, and we're all just here in the back, and I really like that about it, and so just keeping those relationships are a big part for me anyway.
Great, great. So where do you go from here?
Well, we're actually in the middle of making more music. We're writing a ton of more songs. We just did 8 songs in 2 days down in Nashville last week, so we're doing a lot of that, and so actually so back and forth to Nashville, but also we're getting ready for our next U.S. tour as well, which will be coming up within the next year. So.
Great. And we will be seeing you in Saskatoon for the CCMA.
Oh yeah, you bet. Yeah, it's a great spot down there. So.
Any plans for that?
Well, I know we'll have quite a thick itinerary over there, I imagine. So we still have to receive it ourselves, but I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun. It's always fun. And Saskatoon's a great town for country music and for the CCMA. So.
We have another great festival this weekend too at Boots.
Boots and Hearts this weekend.
That's
it's
tomorrow?
Should be good.
Saturday, yeah.
Okay,
absolutely.
alrighty. So all my friends at Boots and Hearts, have fun.
Have a great time.
We'll make
We're
sure they're
having a
warmed up
party
for
here.
you.
Right on.
Definitely.
Awesome.
Alrighty. Thank
So
you
good to see
so
you.
much.
Thanks, Linda.
Thank you.
And
we had
what
a lot
would
of
you
fun.
like to say before we sign off?
Well, thanks for listening to the songs, you guys, and thank you for all your
Yeah.
support. We really, really appreciate it.
And we appreciate anybody who sings along when we're performing. It means a lot.
For sure.
Great. The Abrams.
Thanks,
Check
Linda.
them out.
See you guys.
Linda Heldman for Canadian Beats. Thanks.